There it goes. You guys can hear me?
Yep. I can hear you.
All right, cool. All right, no, sorry about that. You know what though? I'm okay with that because it had been about 2 hours. No issues. The weather around me is absolutely dick and balls. So, as long as as long as it's reading okay. Yeah, we're doing all right. All right.
Have you started moving your trains, or are you still at? Okay, no, now I see your mouse. There we go.
No, I was tabbed out. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. I didn't know if it had. Sometimes I don't know what's been going on with Twitch, but sometimes it'll like freeze on me. I'm like, the hell, I have to sit there and refresh it, or sometimes
Doc was
stuff.
saying the one night he was moderating my stream and the latency, like, it would, like, the delay would vary between like five
Yeah.
seconds to like 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And then what would end up happening is I end up answering the same question twice because of the latency.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom.
You are fine. Take your time. How is surviving Mars, JJ?
It's surviving.
It's surviving. So the new report came in. 3,746 passenger fares, 269 freight deliveries, $12,830 passenger, $27,000 freight. We are up $38,687 on the day, on the 24-hour period. That's pretty solid work, my friend. Doc, I don't know if you're still around, lurking in the background. Good work, my friend. I know that some of that money comes from the log deliveries. And no one derailed anything today.
That's always good.
So we'll get this up. The railroads won't hate us anymore. Yeah, I'm set up to get a late night run of cars to from the interchange, so we get it at about 8 o'clock. What? How long did that say? Hour 50 minutes. 8:40. We get that delivery. So we'll have 7 hours to do all of it before the next interchange gets there. But I'm not going to worry about set downs unless they're truly blocking. You know, if it's a single car, I'm not going to fucking worry about it. It's just going to kill time. I'll do it once the big after the big morning interchange train comes in.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, it's gonna be 8:30 in the
Yeah, no. If
done
you
a lot
let
of
it,
tapping
this game will become a thorough addiction on your life.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it, but it's chilled, and then once I get like the mechanics down, then it's gonna become more enjoyable for me. I mean, I've done so many passenger runs. Good God.
So I was just talking to JJ about the last day's report that came in. We did 3,746 passenger fares.
Nice.
We moved towns.
That's crazy. So let me ask you this. Right now, back over there in Whittier, or actually at the I'm gonna call it the hub at the interchange. The only car that's sitting there off close to the rip track is the caboose. Is there any point where I need that at all?
It serves no game mechanics purposes. It doesn't do anything in terms of bonuses, or it doesn't carry freight or anything like that. It's for immersion reasons. You run it at the back of a train to show that it is the back of the train.
Right.
Most people sell it off.
I did.
I'll
It's not.
probably do that to get the money for it.
Yeah, what do you want more, the money or the immersion?
Exactly. Exactly. For me, I could care less about the immersion. I mean, granted, from my finances right now, just for me recently, the last uh, the last three passenger runs that I got 31, 25, and $40 off of. But I'm sitting at like $5,329. I mean, and that's only just with day two of in game time. And I mean, my overall is 110%. So I'll try to want to go without having to sit there and take out a loan. So let me ask you, would you say that you're between your locations and your milestones, obviously the two are like your missions, would you say like your location is like your main story and your milestones are like your side quests?
I wouldn't class either of them as story or thing. It's just a form of progression. I wouldn't call them story. There's
Yeah,
no lore involved in it.
yeah, you're really building the lore of like what you're doing. So like this is the GLR, so I'm basing it off of like what the game told you. Like you're supposed to repair this railroad that suffered massive damage after a flood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything, the rest is up to you.
Yeah. It's like it's like playing D&D. That's why like when we have bigger groups, 4, 5, 6 people in, we're role playing. Like we're running the railroad. Like that's like if you look through the Discord, you'll see like memos typed up with dates that are not actually the current date, because that's part of the story. It's part of the lore. Like it's part of like the this is one of those games that if you want to, like when you're playing it, it's so chill and so low intensity you can really feel lived in. Like this game has a lot of potential to feel like lived in, because you're just sitting here. Like look, if you're watching a stream, if anyone's watching a stream, you're literally watching a passenger train. We're just chilling. We're just vibing out, as the kids say.
Yeah.
I am going to wait for this train to get to Silva, and I'm going to reset it, and I am going to run it in backwards, because I am going to take a quick leak. I don't think we're having any other bitrate issues. No, everything seems to have stabilized. Yeah, everything seems to have stabilized. So I am fine with that, If it goes 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and then it does another random internet goes kaput, I'm fine with that. Like I said, I've got all night, so. This train has still never gone back to Nantahala. Where did we go wrong with this one, JJ? 6303 somehow has Almond and Nantahala passengers that have been on there for at least a day. And this train, like, I have no idea how I've let that slip. Like, is it because we have 6515 down at Nantahala that I've just not thought about it?
It's possible that you haven't thought about it, but it's still it's possible.
Well, folks, I am going to leave you with here. There you go. I'll be back in a moment. Boys, you have the keys. I'm going to stretch. Oh, my legs need it. I'm going to take a leak. I'll be back in a minute.
Yep. You know what? I wish I'd see JJ with the steam engines instead of having the white smoke, the black one, like an actual steam train has.
Alright, we are back.
Hello.
Hello.
You know, oh, JJ, were you here or did you just not get back?
No, I think he took his headset off. I think he got a
Oh,
phone call.
well, I thought he was here. What I was saying, I wish what they would do in this one instead of having the smoke coming out of the stack white, I wish they would make it black like an actual coal locomotive.
Yeah. We'll run a passenger set to kind of let some other stuff bed in. Because I've got to get these Nantahala people off. It's a pretty payday waiting. They've been probably waiting. They've been waiting way too long.
Sorry, phone call. I forgot what time it was. I had no idea what time it was, and I thought, who the fuck's calling me at 2 a.m.? It's not 2 a.m.
Oh, yeah. It's only like 2 p.m. for you, isn't it?
Hey, almost 3 p.m., yeah.
Not bad. And of course, if you are just joining us, we've had a little bit of internet issues. That's why this one will be named the one with wacky weather. I actually have very bizarre storm coming in. We are under a weird snowstorm watch / warning and a tornado watch / warning. So, yeah, that's kind of weather we're having here tonight. We've had one big crash so far. Running solo for the time being. Yeah. Got interchange service coming here in about an hour. And what is it, hour 40 minutes? Hour 35 minutes? Hour 35 minutes. The only upside is, as I die from a coughing fit, is a lot of the stations that have these extra passengers. When I make these drop-offs, they're usually smaller stations. Like, they usually don't have a whole lot. But each car had like 25 people in it. Let me actually take a look. 14. That makes 30. That makes 48. 58. $77. 82. Come on, old girl. We can roll.
I think my game might be bugged.
Is your game giving you fits?
It was. It's not doing it now. Now it's letting me select the car so I can drop these off at the Sawmill 1 R1.
Oh my god. I just seen the Discord image, like he sent me the Discord images of that cruiser we were talking about. Thing's incredible. Carrier, sorry. So like, if you owned that JJ, it would require like me to play on it too? Is that what you were getting at?
And about 50 other people, yes.
Oh, like we would have to like actually operate the damn thing.
Yes.
Huh.
So let me ask you, once you hire people for like the shop to repair the cars and the trains, can you fire them or are they just always hired?
No, you can
Yeah,
reduce
you
it.
can hire and fire at any time.
Yeah. It's your company,
take
mate.
effect the next day.
Yeah, it's your company.
How do I sit there and fire them?
Same way you hire them.
You same, yeah, exactly the same. Buttons next to it.
Yeah.
Oh, so I got to be over there at the shop to sit there and do it.
You can do it. Press I.
Okay.
Go into your locations.
All right, I'm at the location.
And then it should be East Whittier Engine House. Or Whittier Engine House, something to that effect.
Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah.
Right there.
Because obviously, I mean, they're only getting paid like $30, but I can make that up. I'll just leave them there. Now, where does it show you, like, when you run your AI, like, how much they get paid?
I'll show you in my finance tab. It's down here. It's at the end of the day. Wages and, for your individual services. Then you have engine or wages engineer.
Okay. Wages engineer.
Give that a second to, cause that hits at
It's only
midnight.
$30. It's not bad.
Yeah. It's like $15 per employee. Now the engineer, it doesn't really get super steep. The payroll doesn't get super steep. That's actually that 253 is the most I've seen it, but that's because at one point between me and JJ and Doc, I think we were running 8 or 9 trains, and all of them are on AI. It was between the 4 of us. There was Gizmo as well. She was running 2. JJ was running like 4. Doc was running 2. I was running 2. So 10. So. Again, I have to point out politely and respectfully that the sunrises and sunsets in this game, chef's kiss. Feel like I should have like Tom Petty on. Like it's just got that like old school kind of vibe to it. I don't know. And now to JJ with the weather.
Yeah, not fucking likely.
What?
And now to JJ with the weather.
Yeah. What's the weather? It's gotta be better than what I've got. But yeah, no, Morty, we have people from all the time zones. Australia's covered. We have people here in America, and we have Europeans. So,
Oh wow.
if depending on what your work schedule is, what time of day it is, you can always check this Discord if you have a question and you're playing this game. Somebody will probably answer you.
Okay.
Like, more than likely, somebody will answer you. Within reason.
Yeah, obviously.
If you're asking for nudes, I mean, you're gonna get told. You're gonna get asked, "You want feet?"
That's funny.
I'm kidding. Yeah, but because like I work, so like technically, I would be at work if today was Thursday. Like I'd be at work right now. I work like midnight. I work late swings. Get off at 2 a.m. swings.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it sucks. So I'm usually up to like 5, 6 in the morning most nights. Because of it. So yeah, if you're ever playing, or you ever need help, you ever have a question, anytime, we're always here.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
We're like insurance, except we're not going to charge you extremely high premiums. think I'm rounding the horseshoe bend into Wilmot. Hey, Mother Slug! Long time no see, my friend. How have you been? How have you been?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. It looked like the axles were not on the track. Because when the train was moving, I didn't see him turning. I stopped the train to get out and look. And to pull the train back on the track is Shift R, right?
Yes. It's this damn weather I'm having. It's one day it's 22 degrees and it's snowing and it's miserable outside. The next day it's spring 70. Next day it's 60. My allergies don't know what to do. Yeah, so I'm not really sick. I think I'm just a little run down from the weather change. I hate this time of year when the weather's like this. It usually hits at like March. It does this, but I live in Indiana, near Chicago. Mother Slug. That's a good problem to have. Yeah, we haven't had snow here in a couple of days, but honestly, we haven't had snow here in a couple of weeks. We had this weird, no, a couple of days. It did just snow the other night. It was odd as shit. It was the oddest thing. It was like I was out on a smoke break at work. Walked outside and it was like 7 o'clock and it wasn't snowing. And then I walked outside at 8:25, 8:30, hour later. Had another smoke break with talking to my coworkers, and it's snowing its ass off. We're all like, "What the fuck is this?" Who ordered this bullshit? I know I didn't. I've got 2 cars here that need picked up. Dope.
See, the other thing I wish it would show you, kind of like when the AI shows you the track speed limit when you're controlling the train, I wish it showed you that when you look at the equipment and stuff like that.
One more time?
So, when you using the AI, and it's on manual, and obviously the AI is operating the train, it shows you the track speed limit. I wish it showed it when you were operating the train, what the posted speed limit is supposed to be at, so you don't overspeed.
Or you're supposed to use your eyes and look at the boards on the side of the track.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the event that you miss it. That's what I was referencing to.
Don't miss it.
I guess that's a fair argument.
I mean, it's like driving a car. You don't see the speed limit sign, then oh well, sorry. The cop's not going to accept that.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be
yeah,
fair,
exactly.
to be fair.
The cop's not going to expect that to get out of a speeding ticket. Oh, I just didn't see the sign. He's going to go, okay, do you want a inattentive driving charge on top of that, do you?
It's fair. To be fair, street signs for speed limits are obnoxiously tall, and railroad sign speed limits are notoriously not tall. Which
yes, because the general public, being the ones that have to look at the speed signs on the side of the road, are notoriously dense and fucking stupid. And to get a driving license is a lot easier to get to start driving a locomotive.
should be just as difficult.
Yeah, well.
Had a NS manifest train here the other day. The DPU was totally on fire. The whole unit was a fireball. Oh, Lord. Like, was it a situation where people got hurt? Or is this like one of them things where, like, the engine just went boom? You know, like, to use a racing term, the engine just went up in smoke. Because I really hope no one got hurt. That sounds like it was dangerous. But then you see those videos of like UP trains and their superchargers or turbos are just fucking screaming eagle flames out of the top of their stacks. And you're just like, oh, okay. And it was like, yeah, that's totally normal. What? Why do our trains do this? In other countries, if a part on a train is on fire, hey, let's ask Australia. Hey, Australia. If a train is on fire, or a part of it is on fire, wouldn't they stop and proceed with safety measures?
Generally, yeah. Well, maybe. Depending. Probably.
Oh, so it was running hazmat, so they couldn't really do anything about it. Wait, so they were running it like, hold on, that's confusing me now. They ran it like the manifest train had hazmat cars in it?
Yeah, generally. They will at some point.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah, it is cheaper to just let the damn thing blow up and go up in smoke. Glad to know no one was hurt, though. It is usually cheaper to, let the fucker burn, as they say. Did... Hold up. One of these things doesn't belong here. You rolled all the way down. Did you derail? No. But why did you roll? You have a handbrake applied. Why did you roll? Oh, that's concerning. Yeah, and you rolled so weirdly. You didn't roll immediately. Why would you roll when you're nearly full?
So I got a question for you, Fox.
What's up?
So I just dropped off the log cars over here at the Woodiest Sawmill, and it says, I guess you get a 4.21% for timely delivery. Does it show you a time of when it's expected to be there?
No.
No.
It will. The time is same day, next day, day after.
Yeah. You have 72 hours from when a car is brought into the interchange to deliver it. Then you have 72 hours to get, after it is ready to go back to the interchange, you have 72 hours to then return it to the interchange. In total, maximum... it should be like a 6-day turnaround for on average. But it usually will be a lot faster.
Okay, yeah, because I can see where they're getting unloaded now. I mean, I have a few cars at the interchange anyways that I could do. Oop. And these are all headed to the Ella Bridge. Cool.
So wait, so this wasn't just one engine that was on fire. This would be like my 6515, 6303, and this engine here in a consist all on fire. Like completely just engulfed in flames. Is that what you're saying? Is that what I'm interpreting here?
No idea.
Sorry, I was talking to Mother Slug here, so. That's a wild story. Like, yeah, sorry. I got really distracted. I had a whole cut from L2 with a handbrake set roll all the way the fuck down the hill back to Whittier Y. And it didn't derail. It didn't. And the odd thing is, the cars are all at different like loading lengths, like numbers. Like they're not all the same. So that this train, like it rolled against the handbrake. Yeah, this thing says it's applied. What the fuck?
How in the hell do you get that little clicking thing to stop clicking?
Which little clicky thing is that?
So, like, I guess when you apply the brakes, I already released them, but it's like a thing. You just hear it.
I don't think I'm following. I'm sorry.
It almost sounds like if there's something still running that shouldn't be running. Normally it's stopped.
Ah. Back to getting the other objective done of getting these passengers to the end of the line here. So I'm assuming there was just like a big bunch of diesel fuel or something that I'm assuming spilled and ignited between those engines. Yeah, turbo catching fire. Yeah, I can believe that. There is that one. It's like an EMD or some shit. The one that Union Pacific uses a lot of. Oh yeah, like those turbos are massive. Like, they're the size of a fucking smart car. Like, so when those things are had enough, I mean, yes. Smoke screen running. Yeah, that's fair. Um, that is why I have always held true to the point of I am not a railroader. I do not come from a railroading background. I do not come from railroading lineage. I am just a dude that loves trains. If you ever seen that video of the kid that says, I like turtles. Swap out turtles for trains, and I am that kid. Yes, Heist. Heist is, yes. Heist is one of those people you are talking about. Though I want to point out, I watched his last live stream he did where it was his Minecraft server. It's his Minecraft Discord. It's his Discord's Minecraft server, and they did. It's like I have no idea how they've done it, but it's like 30, 40 people deep, and it's got like 30 miles of mainline track. Double track, and it's a bunch of and it's a bunch of different like little railroads all connected together. It was really interesting to watch. Like interesting enough that I kind of hope that he does another one of it like in like 6 months from now, because they were talking on the stream of like a bunch of expansions they were about to do on it. So like that I thought was really cool, because it's like, and he had no idea about any of it, which was because he had no play on it. So it was kind of interesting seeing like what his community had built. And they were just kind of driving him around going, here you go, this is what we built. So I don't know, I thought that was like, that last video was cool, but I can't really watch his railroader videos. I don't know. I'm not gonna trash the man. Well, yeah. Once you get to like the size of a channel like his, you kind of gotta button up. You know, you gotta suit and tie yourself a little bit. You know, because at that point, you know, one mistake and you're screwing yourself. So I don't know. I think it's all subjective. I have nothing against the man personally. I personally just don't want to watch his railroader content. He just has a thing for shitting on the game, and not a fan of watching that. Oh yeah, like that's just more of a, you know, don't walk the walk if you can't talk. You know, don't don't walk it if you can't talk it. That's what that comes to. Rolling into Bryson at 7-4-3. How's your railroad on railroader going, Mother Slug? I ain't asked you in a minute. All right.
Huh, now my train ain't moving.
Your train said, "Go fuck yourself."
Yep, it did. I connected to these cars so I could take them to the bridge. And now it's making like this clanking noise. And I put it in forward and gave it some throttle, and now it doesn't want to move. And I already checked to make sure that the handbrake wasn't applied. It's like the train brakes are like 90%, but I've got gray all the way across. It's like I can't clear out that 90% to get it to 0.
I will say this: if you pay attention to where my mouse, if for anybody watching the stream, if you see where my mouse cursor's at, you can see. I think that's GLR2 with the passenger or with the breakdown train in that siding. Just on with the grass around it, it's hard to see. But if you just look at it, it looks like it's staring at you. Ominously. He's just standing there, staring at me. That's a poorly done SpongeBob reference. What am I smoking? Give you some? Oh, well, that would be illegal, sir. think it's called banana candy. Ooh. Rum. Ooh, very nice. I was a bit more of a vodka guy myself. What's your drink of choice, Morty?
If
you have
I've
one.
done anything from beer to I like my whiskeys, I like my tequilas. I kind of do a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
And JJ?
No comment. Whatever.
Fair enough. Yes, we've been to Nantahala now for a few days. We are, once midnight hits, I just need to shunt the cars back into their position, but I have 2 cars with maybe 2 hours worth of stuff to unload out of them, and I'll have Andrews unlocked. I just wanted to wait for the new day to tick.
Fox, I gotta go. I'll talk to you another time.
All right.
Later, man. Okay.
Yeah, but I was gonna ask him if I could share my screen so he can hear the sound to see if I could figure out to get up and it just stopped randomly. Okay, never mind. Odd.
No. I have not hit Topton yet. I am, I'm waiting till the next day. I have a passenger train waiting right at Nantahala for the moment that that grade opens up. I can just hightail high dick straight there. Did you end up resolving your issue, Morty?
Now it did the clicking again the minute I connected the glad hands and opened up the line so I can build up pressure in the brake line.
Is it whistling?
No, it's not. No, the air's not whistling. It's just this clicking noise, and it just stopped. And I think it's probably just needed to build up its pressure. Oh, it's almost like a compressor that was clicking.
Oh, yeah, that probably is.
But it finally stopped, so now I'm gonna get this train all the way to the Ella Bridge and continue on my journey.
Now, do you stream or do anything like that?
Yeah, I've streamed this game once. I wanted to stream it again, kind of once. One when I had time, and two, so it seemed like a game went, and I kind of knew what I was doing. But yeah, I've streamed this game. I streamed it on here and then uploaded it to my YouTube.
All right, well, you have to send me your links. That way, in case you're ever in one of our sessions here on the GLR, I can get you properly accredited.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah, I do that for all the people that are in the streams. Even if they don't content create and they're just friends, if they do like, you know, they generate art or something, you know, like, yeah, you can give them an Instagram or something, just, you know, that kind of bullshit too.
Yeah. I'll definitely send you my link to Twitch. Okay, so maybe you can help out. Brakes are on the cars. Brakes are not applied. They are released. Using the 10-wheeler, I don't know if I just don't have enough power to push these cars. I should.
Okay. Real quickly, share your screen with me.
Okay.
I will troubleshoot accordingly.
There we go.
Alright, where are you at? Let me see. Oh, Bubba, you got a handbrake at the far end.
Is that what it is? Over here there's another
do you
handbrake?
see in the lower left-hand side of the screen, there's the white dots, and then there's one of them that's like purple?
Yeah.
Purple means handbrake, which means it's that car right there that you're staring at. Click on that car.
So where is
Like
it?
shift click on that car, or control click on that car.
Whoops, that wasn't it.
You can still do it. Yeah, click on it.
Okay. So not only I gotta release it at point to point.
No,
Okay,
you just gotta release it there.
Just here. Okay, so
Yeah, you literally have to release that. Once you click release on that release button, that whole train will do whatever it is you were trying to get it to do.
Okay, see, I thought it was back up over here by where the logo was.
Now, do you have a little arrow at any point along that line, like kind of in between cars? If you do, that means there are glad hands or angle cocks not connected or open.
Now, okay, yeah, all these are open, yeah.
Now, you can shift click those. Now, if you shift click the coupler when you're decoupling a car, it will close those. And then if you shift click the hose when you're coupling, it'll open them.
Okay.
So it's literally 2 clicks. A lot of the stuff you will do in this game revolve around shift and control.
Around shift clicking. Okay, cool.
Shift clicking, yep, shift clicking and control clicking.
Nice.
Yes. But yeah, no, if you, I mean, at some point you ever want to get on the GLR, when, you know, we got a couple more bodies and we got a decent sized session. I mean, I got plenty of work for you.
Oh yeah, I'd love to join once I kind of get more of the hang of what the hell I'm doing, because I don't want to feel like a total noob.
Oh no, it's okay. I've literally had people that like never played the game, bought it. I bought my buddy the game, my one friend the game, and just said, "Here, you're gonna play with us," and and taught him how to play it in maybe a half hour, competently enough where I knew he couldn't kill anyone.
Yeah.
So. Like, the actual learning curve to this game isn't that bad. It just takes a little practice and nuance.
Yeah, okay, so the other one's released. This one is released, and yet the train's still not going.
So for this game, I have heard a lot of things requested. And the one outside of the big boy that, like, they're obviously not going to do, but the one I have heard a lot is I think it's a small articulated. I think it's a 2664.
That will push this one?
What's that?
No,
What?
no. Were you talking to me or were you talking to chat?
Talking to chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well,
Oh, apparently it's Thomas the Tank Engine. Are we talking like actual Thomas, or are we talking like the engine that Thomas is based off of, the E2? Because I'll take an E2, like an actual E2 steam locomotive. Fuck yeah, I would. Like, it would not be hard for them to incorporate every engine of the Thomas and Friends cast. I grew up a big fan of the Thomas and Friends show. Not like one of those like modern day, you know, I don't watch it now. My son watches it, whatever. Fine. But like going back and watching like the Ringo Starr stuff, I mean, as long as they don't have the face, the face is the thing that I don't want. As odd as that may seem, like, I'm fine if they put the engine in and they put that livery on him. Like, that's totally cool. You can do everything down to the thing. Just don't do the face. Why? You haven't really done it for any of the other engines. 1. 2, it would look really weird. 3, we know it's Thomas. It doesn't need to have a face. The livery and the fucking paint job, the number on the side, what it looks like, will give it away. And of course the players want the face. I could see them adding it like 2 years down the line. Like, hey, this is something we did because you guys were so dedicated to the game for so long. XYZ, this is a free update. We're giving you it, because if you're gonna do Thomas, you gotta do Andy and Clarabelle. You gotta give us the full set, or it just doesn't work. You gotta give us that way. You give us a reason to use it. Like, I am totally fine with them incorporating, you know, Thomas stuff if they want. I don't care. That's awesome. Like, that's a whole bunch of lore and fandom that is a plethora to use. You know, it'd be like a space game using Star Wars or Star Trek or Warhammer influences. There's just a lot of lore there. You have a lot to work with. So from that perspective, whatever. I'm fine with it. But if they're just doing it for the lulz, I mean, come on.
Gate train still not wanting to go forward. What the hell? Only got one purple, so there means there's a line somewhere.
Is that car still purple?
Not that one. I don't know if this is close as if it's the second one or if it's further down here. Oh god.
Hold on. Second to last. Move over one. Yep, that car. The car you're staring at. Click on it. Handbrakes. Yep. Handbrake. Click in the box. Yep. Now she's free.
Okay, there we go.
Problem solved.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I mean, I can explain why. Because honestly, Thomas is a huge hit amongst train fans. Like, UK fans Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's fair. Um, I think it's because it's like lofty, and it's something that's like. I think it's one of them items that the developer or like the people request that if they put in, it shows that the developer actually listens and is willing to listen to the community. So if they really do if they put it in there, then Silver Streak. That would have been a New York Central train, if I'm not mistaken. It was like Hudson, wasn't it? No, you have the F unit, but I'm pretty sure at one point it was one of the big giant silver Hudsons. Oh, movie Silver Streak. Yes, I have seen it. It has been a very, 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 very long time since I've seen it, but I have seen it. Yeah, we are a odd bunch. We are an odd bunch. No, you have asked me about Train Simulator Classic. It is on my list of games to purchase. It's on my wish list. I'm waiting on a big sale, and then see where I'm at with my vacation money and all that stuff, and then, you know, because if I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna buy what I like, it plus what I want, type deal. Or is it like at that point where if you buy it, you pretty much have access to everything you could possibly desire, like, because I know it. Train Simulator Classic has hundreds of DLC. Like, I could sit here for about 4 hours and peruse through the entire collection, and I don't think I'd hit it all.
Where is Train Simulator Classic? Is it on Steam?
Yes.
Oh, really? Let me check that one out.
Oh, no, you didn't offend me, Mother Slug. I really want it. I really want the game. No, I am not easily offended. I am of a rare breed of I just don't care. Oh, sweet. Awesome. Now, are you, like, designing the layout of the whole route, too? I was raised a bit old school, so, like, I know to watch what I say in certain situations. And, you know, I was raised by an old Polish lady, so...
Derail Valley is another good game.
I have Derail Valley. I only wish Derail Valley was multiplayer.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I've been wanting to pick it up. That'd be pretty cool to play with my VR.
Kruger! Hi, buddy. Hope all is going well for you, my friend. Ow. I do hope it is one thing that they, like, as a final update to it, they give us multiplayer or something, like a first-gen multiplayer. I like that. I can't wait to see it, my friend. I'm not saying much because I'm just kind of enjoying the sounds of the passenger train running while we're burning time. Oh, Kruger, I'm sorry to hear that, friend.